Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
You guys must have heard the news about the transition of our brother. Okay, it's not something out of the ordinary. If it doesn't happen that way, you wouldn't know that he's a great man. And at least from the excitement coming from the bingo camp, you will know that he's not an ordinary person. Do you know how many people that died today? All those bingos doing all this nonsense, they are the ones who die. We transit, okay? We transition. Because that's how life is. It could be it could be any other person, any of us watching. But from the way the bingos are getting excited, you should know that a big tree left the plantation. Okay? Yeah, it's not something to despair over at all. Not one bit. It's so sad, of course, it's sad, it's painful. But his works will continue to speak for him. He has done things that all those bingos combined would never achieve in 1 million lifetimes. All of them combined, at least. It's already in history that he is the person. He was the one that stood all by himself. Please download that protest he carried out. I think that was last month, yes. Download that his protest video, keep it well. Save it, and the best thing you will do is to make sure that his vision, his dream, everything doesn't die. He has sown the seed. He has sown the seed that so many men, in fact, only a few great men have sowed the seed he sowed. And of course, the seeds are already, they are not just germinating, they've sprout forth. Soon they will start bearing fruit. If you miss him so much, I think you should be doing all the things he told you to do. He has already outlined everything. That's how strong men move. They don't move when you feel comfortable. Okay? They move when everywhere will shake. At least you see the bingos around and his friends. Yeah, from the information I gathered from a reliable source, his body is at the military hospital opposite of the Benin airport. Yeah, Dr. Ogunamehe is the person we are talking about. I think I titled the video. You should have seen it. Just touch your screen. You will see the title. His body is at the military hospital opposite, just near the Benin airport. That's where his body is. Yeah, I said the palace of the Oba of Benin is on trial. Now, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. There should be an autopsy. An autopsy should be carried out on his body, where his friends are not in a haste to send him beneath. And I'm sure his family wouldn't be in a haste to repose his body. Okay? We need an autopsy. We need an autopsy on the body. We need a well-trained and certified toxicologist to look at everything and see what's in the system. I don't want to be in the camp of those that are saying Benin, juju, magic, this and that. When anything is possible, but I just want to make sure that I've explored every possible option known to man. Because they said he was dancing. In fact, he died while filming. If you check his page, you will see a 2 minute plus video. That video stopped abruptly. That was when he dropped. He was dancing and all of a sudden he slumped. And that was it. And that was it. So we need a toxicology. If it's a cardiac arrest, let us find out whether it's real. Okay? Let us find out whether it's real. Or whether it's induced, because they can induce a heart attack. This is what I know for sure. This is what I know for sure. Let us see the toxicology report. I believe the Oba of Benin has the capacity, and it happens under his realm. Cardiac arrest is real, but some are induced. My brother, you don't know what's going on. There is enough agent that you just need to dip a pin into it and then touch the person. You may not even feel anything. You may not even feel anything. Okay? You may not feel anything. So let us just wait before we conclude. Of course, I expect him to be given a warrior's burial. Every burial right given to a fallen warrior in battle in the kingdom of Benin should be accorded to him. He is a great son that never denied his ancestry, was proud of who he is and who he was, never flinched, believed to the last minute on this plane. So, the Oba of Benin owes it to him. The entire Edo State owe it to him. Don't rely on the governor. I don't expect him to do anything that will fish out anyone responsible, if any. Okay? Let the palace of the Oba of Benin take charge of this. We don't want to hear stories. And then, if any foul play is suspected, I expect the palace to offer money, make an offer. I expect him to make an offer, okay, to anyone with any useful information that will lead to the arrest of anyone responsible. And I believe if there is any foul play, it will come from the people that surrounded him then, where it happened. I believe it will come from there. An offer of 10 million is not too big for the palace, but then it can rattle some quarters. If anything happened from there, from that side, it will come out for sure. It will surely come out. And if it was later proven that someone was responsible for this, okay, I expect I expect the necessary traditional punishment to be rendered to the family of the person. We are not afraid of death, but if anyone decides to play nature or play God by removing that which he or she did not keep, yeah, I expect the punishment to be swift, to be as unforgivable as possible. Let it be resounding that no one ever would dare touch the eyes of the gods. I won't despair, never did. I'm sad it happened, but let's all learn from this. Like I said, we don't know the whole story yet. But one thing is for sure, we will never see our brother Dr. Ogunamehe with these eyes again. Never. Like everyone watching, every good person watching, I was expecting the news to be false, but as it turns out, it's true, so life must continue. That thing you are expecting from Ogunamehe that you will miss, I want you to be the next person that will give it to the next generation. Okay? I want you to start. If possible, I don't know, but that will be after the funeral and everything. All his works should be documented. All his works should be documented, because anything can happen to that account at any time. But if it's well managed, future generations will learn from him and his teachings. The future generations will learn from him and his teachings. I expect a monument to be either built or an existing one named in his honor. You cannot find me another person like him that we know of. In the entire Edo state, you can't find someone like him. As you can see, the idiot, like our people say, okedikeda ndochi na akare ndị akwa. Ọbụ nwe mgbe omini na ndị hetiri gị ga-akane. Okay? Ọ na ndị na-amụ amụ ga-agbagote. That is how you know the death of a strong man. We will not remain with teary eyes forever. Those of you that have cried, pick up yourself. Those of you that are still crying, please stop. The best thing we will do for him is we make sure we give him a befitting funeral and make sure that his legacy lives on. His legacy lives on. Please, if you have any contact of his immediate family, a brother, a sister, a mother, father, anyone, please, I would like to get in touch with them. And guys, whenever the time comes, we'll be well represented there. Okay? Someone say, if you want power, come to Jesus. Well, Ogunamehe died older than Jesus, so I'm not sure he needs that or Jesus for anything. And Jesus' power is for wherever Jesus is. We are talking about here. It's not a night to shout or cry. I want you to learn how to live by the principle of stoicism. What does that mean? It means you have no control over what happens to you, but you have absolute control over how you handle it. Whether you want to cry and wait for wallow in self-pity, or you want to carry on and move ahead. We are at a crossroad, and I hope you make the right choice. We have no control over what happened to our brother, over how we are feeling about him right now. But we have control over how we proceed moving forward. And I want the palace of the Benin Kingdom to know that those who defend the realm must be defended by the realm. Those who defend the realm must be defended by the realm. I know right now, even in the whole of Benin, it's quiet. It's quiet. But we must continue. Again, good autopsy, and if the toxicology result shows anything, any foul movement, I expect the palace to make a huge offer, a cash reward to anyone with the vital and useful information that will lead to the arrest of the people responsible, if any, because there are so many red lights. Dr. Ogunamehe does not look sick to me. Some people say he's fat. No, he is muscular. He has more muscles than fat. And he doesn't eat anyhow. He is a very healthy person. He avoids so many things. That cardiac arrest, come on, man. I actually don't buy it. Although I'm not going to say anything yet, but I don't buy it, okay? I don't buy it. My people, thank you so much. Please try and reach out to his family if you can have access to them. Let them know that their son is bigger than they may ever know or think about. We must carry on. Ahead. Yeah. We've mourned enough. Now it's time to continue his mission. That mission which he started, like I said, is a movement. You don't need to have an umbrella body to know that you are in a movement. But if you believe that black is one, that we must fight for this continent, then you are in the movement. My heart goes out to all my Edo friends. My heart goes out to his family, friends. Rise up, stand up, stop crying. Okay? It's enough. The journey continues. It's a chapter we are reading in this book of life. Okay? Thank you everyone for being a part of the program this evening.